Z-92 is your concert connection.
Great. Good job, Mom. Thanks so much. And, of course, we'll be hearing you be our weather girl here in a little bit also.
If you say so.
I say so. How about that? I've got hand now. Anyway, we got 30 minutes of nonstop rock. We'll jump right back into with John Cougar Mellencamp next on Z92. Z92, that's John Cougar Mellencamp. I'm Tim Bourke.
And this is Tim's mom.
And we're inside 30 minutes of nonstop rock and roll. Here's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on Z92.
Petty with Love is a Long Road from his album Full Moon Fever.
Yeah, there's a little more of his Full Moon Fever in there. Boy, I'm screwing up. You should be over here doing this. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. In case anybody just tuning in, I'm Tim Bourke, and this is...
Tim's mom.
That's right. So you've been my mom from basically the beginning.
Yes, from the very beginning. I remember it from the very beginning.
That's
from
good.
Day one.
Been a pretty smooth ride, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
I've been nothing but a godsend, basically.
Fortunately for me, yes.
You have anything you'd like to reflect on?
No, not that I could put on over the air.
That doesn't make me sound very good, Mom. All right. Anyway, Mom's going to be with me for a little bit longer on Mother's Day. Since I had to work, I wanted to spend time with Mom, so it's kind of a take your moms to work day type of thing. They didn't have that take your child to work day like they had last week, did they?
No.
When you were growing up.
No, not when I was growing up. That was so long ago. They didn't do things like that.
It wasn't that long ago. Anyway, Mom will do the weather in just a few, and we've got 30 minutes of nonstop rock to get into next hour. We'll hear from the Rolling Stones, also some Steely Dan, and Boston's up next on Z92.
1, 2, low 47. Monday, mostly sunny, high around 70. Currently at 62 in Lincoln and 63 in Omaha, Council Bluff. I'm Tim Bourke's mom, kicking off 30 minutes of nonstop rock with 3 from Boston on Z92, the home of rock and roll.
Z92, your home of rock and roll. It's a triple play weekend. Steely Dan doing it again. Also Peg and Dirty Work in there. Also 3 from Boston. All part of 30 minutes of nonstop rock and roll. I'm Tim Bourke.
And this is Tim's mom.
Very good, Mom. The old pointed finger cues you to say that. That's fantastic. You'll get the instinct to jump in at any time.
Okay.
You know, there's concert tours happening this year. This is a very big year for concerts.
That's right. There sure is.
All right. It's coming to the area anyway. If you're looking for information, check out the Z92 Miller Genuine Draft concert line at 592-ROCK. That's 592-7625. For instance, Traffic's going to be here on Wednesday, May 18th, kicking off their tour. Also, the McKenna Second Annual Blues Festival. You'll be there. You were there last year, weren't you?
Yes, loved it.
Loved it, and she'll be there again this year, except this year it's at Exarban on the 22nd of May. Who else is coming? Counting Crows are coming. There's also Meatloaf, James Taylor, ZZ Top, and a big announcement last week. That's right. You know what the Stones' tour name was?
No, what was it?
Because every band has a name of a tour when they go out. This one is called The Rolling Stones Live and Keith Richards.
That's it?
Or Cocoon 3. No, it's called Voodoo Lounge. That's the name of the album and the tour. But they're going to be coming to the Midwest, not as close as Omaha or Ames, but they're going to be where?
They'll be in the Windy City of Chicago on Thursday, August 11th, and then they're going to Columbia, Missouri for Thursday, August 18th.
All right, and you can find all the ticket information that you want to know on those shows and any of the others coming to the area on the Z92 Miller Genuine Draft concert line at 592-ROCK. Let's go. Z92, proud to sponsor the 1994 Upper Deck Hoopin' Up. It's part of the largest 3-on-3 basketball tour in the world, and it's coming to Bluffs Run the weekend of July, let's make it 9th and 10th, rather. If you've got a pulse and you're 10 years or older, we've got a division for you, but you must register by Friday, July 1st. So stop by any local Foot Locker location for entry forms or call 397-6864 for more information. This is sponsored nationally by Gatorade, Converse, and Champion, and locally by Miller Brewing, Council Bluffs Convention Center, and Mercy Hospital. So join Z92 for the 1994 Upper Deck Hoop It Up. Bro, you going to play in this?
You bet. You bet. I'm game. I'll do it. Don't laugh so hard, Tim. I'll get even.
Right, I know you will. Hoop It Up is brought to you by Channel 6 and the Omaha Racers. Pure.
The exclusive Tim Bourke Z92 weather forecast. This afternoon, considerable cloudiness, breezy and warmer. A 30% chance of thunderstorms, mainly after mid-afternoon. High near 70. Tonight, A 20% chance of evening thunder showers, then partly cloudy, low 47. Monday, mostly sunny, high around 70. Currently at 63 in Lincoln and 63 in Omaha and Council Bluffs.
Thanks, Mom. You got other things to do, so you're out of here now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think my ride's here.
All right. Well, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for coming up here and being a sport. And you did a great job. And a couple of calls, and they thought you did too.
Thank you. I love it a lot.
And you know what? As being a guest on the Tim Bourke show on Mother's Day, you get yourself some what are these things? Flowers.
Yeah.
They look like daisies, but they're, chrysanthemums or whatever?
Yeah, there's something like that.
They're mums from my mom on Mom's Day, they are.
Oh, how clever, clever.
And then you got that big card, that greatest hits card. So happy Mother's Day. I love you lots. Thanks for coming up here. And I've got a story before you're out of here. And it's a little reminiscent of stories you used to tell me when I was growing up. You used to say, Tim, when you grow up, the moon's going to be full. It'll be full a couple of times, but there's going to be a woman dressed in black. And I don't want you to pick up that phone because what, Mom?
The bitch is back.
Elton John on Z-92.